This tutorial will show you how you can check out a book from the Chippewa Library as a distance learner. You will have access to this entire presentation, so you will have access to some of the links that are in here. But the first thing you're going to do is go to Chippewa's Media Center website. You will see this Destiny Discover icon here, right at the first thing, and you will click on that. And that will bring you to this page. Now, many times when you've come down to the library at your school and you've been looking for books and you've searched the catalog, it might look something like this. And this might be what you're familiar with. And it's the same exact catalog. It's just that when you're on just the searching of the catalog here, you're not able to put books on hold, which is what you need to be able to do in order to check out while you're a distance learner. So we're going to go back to Destiny Discover. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to log in. Up here in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little login icon. You're going to click on that. Your username will be your student ID number. So you'll type that in there. And then your password is going to be your Gmail password. Whatever password you use to get into your Google account is what you will type in here. All right, now when you get in here, it says welcome, and then it should say your first name. Mine says test because I created a test student in order to do this tutorial. So yours should say welcome and your first name there. There's a couple different ways that you can search the collection. First of all, you'll see that you can look at the recently added books. If you're curious to know what's new in the library, you can look through this list here. You could also just simply type in a book title if you know exactly what you're looking for. You can type that in and then click the little search button. Oh, great. They have this title, Counting by Sevens, a very, very good book, incidentally. If you're looking for a good realistic fiction book, this is one I would highly recommend checking out. So if you're interested in that, you can click on it and you can see, okay, here's the description. The cool thing about this is also you can see other books that if you liked Counting by Sevens, that here's some other books that you might also like, okay? So when you decide that you want to check this book out, you're going to go ahead and hit the hold button. It'll tell you that it's available, all right? Remember, it's really important that you are only holding books that are in. That will increase your chances that you're actually going to be able to get a book from the library at that time. So if you choose a book that is out right now, you may have to wait a little bit. So if you choose one that says in, you have a better chance of getting that book a little bit sooner. Okay. So the other way that you can look for a book, if you just want to browse the collection and you're not really sure what you're looking for, down here it gives you a bunch of different genres that you can look in. Now, remember in my intro video, I told you that we have now genreified our fiction collection. These topics that are listed here, these genres, these were created by Destiny. These are not something that I created and put in there. So you'll notice that you don't see a genre of realistic fiction all by itself. But romance will fit into realistic fiction. Adventure fiction is underneath realistic fiction. Sports fiction is also under there. Humor would go into realistic fiction. So this is another way that you can kind of just browse the collection. So if you're really interested in, say, for instance, mystery books, you can click on the mystery icon and that will bring up all of the different mystery books that we have in our library. So if you find one that you're thinking, oh, that kind of sounds interesting, you can click on it. And again, this one says it's in, so I have a better chance of getting that book soon. I read the description. Here's some other books that if I like this one, I might like these over here as well. So once you decide, okay, yeah, this looks good, I'm going to hold that. All right. So now you have the books on hold. You can put up to 4 books on hold. As a distance learner, you can check out up to 4 books at a time. So the last thing that you need to remember about putting books on hold and checking out books is that once you put that book on hold, don't just assume that it's going to be ready to be picked up right away. Okay. You need to make sure that you're waiting for a confirmation email that will either come from myself, Mrs. Worley, or it will come from Mrs. Bergman, letting you know that the books are ready for pickup. The book pickup days and times are going to be Tuesdays or Thursdays from 10 o'clock in the morning till noon. That is going to be happening down by door 26, which is the last door by the tennis courts. So, but please, please, please make sure that you wait until you've gotten a confirmation email that we were able to fulfill your request and that they are ready for you to pick up. If you need any further assistance or if you need some book suggestions or help finding a good book, please do not hesitate to reach out to either myself, Mrs. Worley, or Mrs. Bergman. We would be happy to help you find a good book to read. You can either call us at the phone number 651-621-6407, or you can email us at our email addresses there. So, if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.